Read that.
Hello, I'd like to introduce you to my upcoming game, Project Breakdown, first-person physics spoiler about fighting robots in a giant warehouse complex. With a little bit of exploration. Forklift driving. And other oddities sprinkled in. We bring a unique spin in the untapped genre, beating things up.
Insert slur.
Just as man came from monkey by learning how to use tools such as stick and rock, you too will do so in Project Breakdown. Combat basically allows the player to utilize whatever they can get their hands on as weapons. Whether it be a pole, a plank of wood, a rod, some trash, other robot limbs, explosive red barrels, even tables and chairs.
This is the most I have seen since.
You can even mix and match whatever you grab with your left hand and right hand, changing gameplay on the fly. Lastly, the player has a few extra tools up their sleeves, like a shield the player can ram with and also do what I call a stacked parry. Their right foot to kick and punt enemies. And lastly, dual grapple hooks for traversal and grabbing objects from afar. But a question comes up. Why does the robot look like that when I hit it? That is what we call the limb system. Basically, enemies are made of limbs, each limb with their own health and physics, allowing for them to be dismembered by the player. This allows enemies to have targeted ragdolls, or what I call dynamic flinch, adding the feeling of impact to each and every one of the player's hits. Take away a robot's arms and it can't really punch you. And if they get annoying, you can punch off their heads so they can't talk. Mix this with physics and you can do things like this. And this. And yes, these are all physics-based enemies. Enemies right now come in a few forms. The basic bot, the magnetic bot, the security bot, and the bot on the designated work break. As you may notice by now, the robots talk. Why? Because it's funny, but it also adds a bit of incentive into the combat. I do have to state this, the game does have a few bugs in its current state, but it is open for playtest now, so you can help me make the game better and remove these bugs.
Insert slur.